receiver is connected through the 3.5 mm jack. I am doing around 120 kilometers an hour, and you can see the wind, you can see the audio, and let me know how it is performing. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to talk about the DJI Mic Mini, which I have purchased recently from Amazon. This particular DJI mic is a wireless mic which is launched by DJI, and it costed me only 13,000 rupees. And I am going to use this particular mic on my GoPro for the motovlogging setup. You might have seen many other videos where people have reviewed this particular mic, but I am going to use it with my GoPro Hero 8, and yes, it will not be on the Bluetooth connection. It will be on the receiver connection through the 3.5 mm jack. So it is going to be a very different setup from all the other setups which you have seen on YouTube till now. And right now, the audio that I'm recording is through the DJI mic. You can see it on my t-shirt, and noise cancellation is on. So let's see how I have done the setup on my GoPro, and let's get started with the video. Right now I am using my previous Bluetooth mic, and you can see the difference in the audio. It's clearly evident. This particular mic does not have noise cancellation. It does not have a good audio capability, and you can see how it is performing right now. And I used to record all my previous videos like this only. It's clearly evident that how the DJI mic performs way much better than all these types of mics.
This is the packaging that I have received from Amazon. Usually it is available for 16K, but as the Republic Day offer was running on Amazon.in, so I got it for 3,000 cheaper using SBI card. The packaging is really great on this product. This is the pouch, and there are various items in it. We'll see one by one what it is. This will be used to charge the device. So for two mics, we have 4 dead cats. Satisfaction level is next level when I remove all these seals and all. Wow. This is the receiver. It has various levels of volume control in it, right from 0 to +12 to -12. Apart from this is the mic. It is so tiny that you won't even realize it's so small. There is a link button over here. This is the power on off button. Apart from that, here is the phone connector. This will connect to the phone. You need to remove this particular connector and then place it inside. And then this gets connected to the phone. There is this magnetic latch. You have this clip as well. If you don't want to use this clip, you can use this magnetic latch to put it on your shirt, t-shirt or collar, wherever you want. And it is really very small. You can see the size. It is super compact. There is magnetic effect inside this pod. As soon as I keep it over here, it pulls it inside. It won't fall. Once I open it, you can see the charging on this. It shows 2 lines. And there are 2 pins over here, and those pins go inside these 2 holes. You just put it like this, and there'll be a nice clicking sound. You can use this one also. This is how my DJI wireless mic setup looks like. This is my GoPro Hero 12 with the media mod, and this is the receiver for the DJI Mic Mini. It is connected through the 3.5 mm jack to the GoPro, and the transmitter is over here. I have connected it on my Sena mic only, so I am using this as a mount for the DJI mic. So let me open it up and show you how I have done all these things. To start with, I take my DJI receiver and I mount it on the hot shoe mount on the GoPro Hero 12. So Hero 12 Media Mod comes with two hot shoe mounts. So it is very easy for the receiver to be mounted on it because it is a universal hot shoe mount and it is fixed. Now this receiver and the camera needs to be connected via the 3.5 mm jack. You cannot connect it via the type C because Media Mod does not accept audio through type C. It accepts audio only through 3.5 mm jack, and this cable comes with the DJI mic only. One side of it is connected to the receiver and the other side of it is connected to the Media Mod 3.5 mm jack. Now this is the transmitter, which is also known as the mic. I am also using the dead cat on it. It is recommended to use the dead cat for motovlogging setup because there will be a lot of wind blast in your helmet. There is this clip. You can also use the magnet, but magnet is useful when you want to mount it on your t-shirt or something. I use this clip to mount it inside my helmet, and I mount it like this on my Sena mic, and then it goes inside. Once I switch on the camera, the mic also gets turned on. The receiver has also turned on, and you can see the light is the mic is connected to the receiver. That means if I select the quick record button also, it start recording on its own. Let's suppose I am riding my bike and I just have to record some footage. I'll click on the quick capture button. The camera becomes on and it starts recording, and also the mic is connected. You can see the mic also got connected. But if you are not using this receiver, if you are just using the mic and connecting it via Bluetooth to the GoPro Hero camera or any DJI action camera, then you cannot use the quick capture button. First you will have to switch on the camera, wait for the Bluetooth to connect, only then you can get started with recording your video. The auto on off mic feature of the DJI receiver can only function if you have enabled that setting. The transmitter is set to always on, because if I set it to auto off after 15 minutes, then even if I switch on the camera, the receiver gets switched on, but this will not get switched on. So you just have to leave it switched on. If you want to switch it off manually, you will have to use the power button on the mic. So this is how my setup looks like on the DJI Mic Mini. I also have the other receiver inside this. I can use it to mount it on any other rider's helmet if I am traveling with a fellow rider, and I can show two different audios together in one action camera.
I have installed the DJI wireless mic in my helmet and it is connected to my GoPro. I haven't done any changes in the app settings. It is running on stock. It is just that I have rotated the decibels to -12 because my audio is already very high. I don't want to capture that high audio in my footage, so I have reduced it. But with respect to motovlogging, I don't know how it is performing right now, but you guys can tell me how it is performing. I am above 100 kilometers an hour. Wind noise is heavy, and let me tell you, I have also attached the dead cat to the mic to reduce the wind effect. And the stock mic which I was using previously, the wired mic from Sony, that is placed inside my cheeks. I'm not using that right now, and this particular mic is not inside the cheek pad, so it might be exposed to huge wind blast, but let's see how it comes out to be. And I think this is a very smart move from DJI that they have launched this mic, and it is useful for people like us, the motovloggers as well. I know many of the content creators will be using this mic, but I wanted to test it for the motovlogging community, hence I'm making this video. And not only for this particular setup, if I plan to mount my GoPro on the other side of my bike, that is onto the front mount, even then I can capture my audio. Like, I can place the mic inside my helmet and it can capture that. Previously that was not possible. And I also know that with the DJI action camera, this particular mic can be connected directly, but it cannot be connected directly to any other action camera. Hence I have installed the receiver as well onto the hot shoe mount of my GoPro Hero 12. One advantage that I have after installing the receiver on the GoPro is that I need not switch on the camera, wait for the Bluetooth to connect with the camera. Because it is connected already, I can just use the quick capture button. But that is not the case with the DJI action camera. If you are using the DJI camera with the transmitter only, then you will first have to switch on the camera, wait for it to connect to Bluetooth, and then only it connects. I am doing around 120 kilometers an hour, and you can see the wind, you can see the audio, and let me know how it is performing. I just checked the footage, and boy oh boy, the sound of this mic is amazing. It is able to capture my bike's exhaust note very well. Like, I'll show you again the exhaust note. Just see the way it is capturing the sound. Even at this much high speed, this mic is working phenomenal. It is capturing each and every detail, and it is reducing the wind noise to a great extent. Right now, the noise cancellation is in basic mode, and I am doing currently around 80 kilometers an hour. The wind blast is high. Let me know how the audio is sounding like. And this is how the audio sounds like in the basic noise cancellation mode. The bike is above 100 kmph right now. After this, I will try the strongest noise cancellation mode, and then let's see how does the audio perform. Right now I am recording with the noise cancellation on, and it is switched on at the strongest mode, and this is how it sounds. I'm sure the bike sound will not be audible much because it is at the strongest level, but let's see how it performs at around 100 kmph. So I'm about to reach 100 now, and this is how my audio sounds like at 110 kmph. The wind blast is very good. I'm not sure how it is cancelling the wind noise, but I think it should do it good this time. So this was the video that I wanted to make for you guys. Let me know how did the DJI mic perform, and also there is no one who has done this wireless setup till now, and this is not through the Bluetooth, it is through the 3.5mm jack. So yeah, if you have gained some knowledge out of this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, and also don't forget to post your thoughts in the comment section below, because you get to know my thought process, but I don't get to know your thought process. And please do consider subscribing my channel. It's free for you, but it definitely helps me a lot. With that, I will sign off from this video, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye.